Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Etrian Odyssey 5 Beyond the Myth. Pharaoh Fiasco here. As you can probably tell, what we're planning on doing this episode, planning on getting accomplished. So, funnily enough, until you guys were commenting, it didn't really dawn on me that it wasn't normal for me to stand no chance against the random enemies on the 29th floor, and that I should probably listen to what the game's been trying to tell me about actually taking down the Dryad at some point. But yes, that's what we're here for right now. An egg in the basket. Alright. Whew. I am kind of worried. Okay, so you can't get behind her. The last thing I want, dude, because I was thinking, and at this point, because I don't think I ever hit. I'm sure there is a secret stratum or something like that in the fourth game, and based on the likelihood of that, I never actually discovered it. So I'm farther in Etrian Odyssey 5 than I ever got in Etrian Odyssey 4. Alright, so this was failed attempt number 1, because I'm not about to try that. I'm not about to try to salvage this attempt. Dang, dude. This is friggin' obnoxious. I never, I don't know if I really talked about it, but I never beat, well, I beat one of the, because you know how there are elemental dragons? Okay, all this stuff that doesn't really matter. You know how there are elemental dragons in Etrian Odyssey 4, and those act as the bonus bosses that up your level cap? So, they give you, I forget what they're called. Gale, whatever class Gale was, you know you get that 6th party member who's got his same class. That person helps you out against the fire dragon, I think it is. So, I was able to beat the fire dragon. I think I went up against the ice or electric dragon. It was one of those two. Well, obviously by process of elimination, it was one of those two. But went up against the ice. It was probably the ice dragon, I think. Went up against them, got completely, and it was the lady guild leader who helped you out. She was your 6th party member, but I went up against the ice dragon. That went really badly. So and that's where I pretty much stopped playing Etrian Odyssey 4. I was like, you know what? I beat the main story. I'm not really, like, this is, it's become majorly unfun, so I'm like, forget it. Wow! We're not even gonna get to try it out, because we got killed!
Sorry, everyone.
Crap, dude. Alright, so, here goes attempt number 5. So this time, we've actually reconfigured the party to have a focus on fire damage and also continually keeping it ailmented, pretty much. First, miasma armor, and then she, heavy strike. I think I may have re-equipped the wrong item to her. Well, that's not good. But, yeah. Either way, we're gonna try it this way. So that's the paralysis. 143. Wow. That went terribly right off the bat. Okay, so here's attempt number 6, because, attempt number 5 was actually our first time trying out this fight with this party configuration, but she used her fire attack and that killed 5 of our 6 party members immediately, so now we get to try it again. I don't really... There's clearly... I've already accepted the fact that there's something about this fight that I'm just not understanding. Like, if... There's a reason why Janetta is level 60. Like, they expected you to be able to do this at level 60. I just don't understand how. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, so that's why I'm in this situation in the first place. I mean, it sucks, but that's the reality of it. Wow, we didn't even... There we go. We should probably... There's the damage. So, there's...
It seems this is
wow. Okay. So we got We got one shot, dude. Come on. Why does she have a win button? Alright. So now we're at attempt number 7. The previous 2 attempts basically were less than 2 minutes each. She hit the win button on the party and then like 5 or all 6 members died immediately, so not really. This is more like an actual attempt number 5. But let's try preventing her from killing us outright this time. So focus chance, explosion. You'll notice how expensive that skill is. And then a foot pierce. The rage vent is just unreal. Just, oh crap, dude.
This is bad.
Yet again. She just insta kills us, dude. What the heck? Oh man. All right, so begins attempt number 9. Okay, so in between this attempt and the previous one, we grinded up for cash, and Morgane's got the strongest available wand. So I guess we're just gonna try crapping out more damage and not give her a chance to heal. I don't know specifically how good of a tactic that's going to turn out to be, but it's the only one that really came to mind, so yeah. Okay, so we got the panic off immediately, so that's good. Hopefully no one overwrites it. Okay. No effect, that's fine.
You can handle this.
She's actually doing about the same amount. Oh no, she was averaging about 12,000 or 1,200 last time, so this is definitely more. A low blow to maximize that, and that's it. Yeah. Thank you for purchasing the Wizardly Fortune DLC. This quest, Wizardly Fortune, can be accepted at the tavern after completing the Ioris qualification exam mission. Please enjoy. All right. Twilight Tavern.
Make yourself at home. Which would you like to tackle?
Money based on highest floor reached. A wizard's invention is finally ready for testing. Does it really raise monster material drop rates?
This one?
So you're taking on that request. Thank you. The old guy who sent it in said he's a wizard. Presumably, he's created a wondrous device and needs someone to try it out in combat. As far as I was told, equipping this accessory ensures that monsters always drop materials, or something to that effect. He added, by the way, that it won't work for materials that only drop under certain conditions. No surprise there, I suppose. Anyway, this is it. Drop brooch. This request has been unclaimed for a while. Some people think it's too good to be true, others are convinced the accessory's cursed. Regardless, you ought to get some results by equipping the accessory and winning a battle. Assuming it's the real deal, that is. Good luck. So
So you're abandoning
is that
this
all we've
one?
got to
Well,
do
I can't wait to see what you
get
can
it?
do.
I guess we'll go to 25F. The whatchamacallit should be back by now. Yep. So we are not stepping foot in that room because we do not want to fight that thing. Man. And honestly, like, we're still, like, it's easy to forget, at least for me. Probably not for any of you guys out there who are kind enough to watch, but it's easy for me to forget that technically we're in the post game, even though it doesn't really feel like it. Like, everything we're doing right now is after we've beaten the final boss. So I don't feel too bad about using the DLC. And even so, I try it a whole lot, but I just don't think, at this point, I just don't think with how we're set up and with what my own ability with this game, I don't think it's realistic for me to expect to be able to beat her, other than sheer luck. And who knows how many more attempts I've got to try before luck wins out, dude. So we are not going to do that. What are these things weak to? Ice? Yeah. our Hailstorm and Thunderbreak spells are way weaker than our Explosion spell. Can we? We really just need the... Oh, we didn't even equip the thing. Crap. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me do this correctly.
Can it be like this?
Hopefully we get something that's not as tough. Alright, so equip. Oh, we still got the training orb on? Yeah. So, the training orb is on because, like I mentioned, we created 4 throwaway adventurers. So we could grind up to get Morgana's thing. And, they're still out there somewhere, though, those 4 throwaway adventurers, but... Definitely don't want to spend twice as many hours, going for Bryce's stuff. Then we've got to kill the elephant or Primordiphant again to get another Pachyderm crown, or to get more Pachyderm crowns, I should say, so we can buy more survival vests. And it was just Dryad. I don't know, dude. I just don't know. And it probably, like, I don't think this, I mentioned it in one of the attempts on the Dryad, but that was probably attempt 6 or 7, one of the ones that only lasted a few moments. Or it was or we were knee deep into one of the attempts that went to, like, the halfway point of her HP that ended up petering out. But I mentioned it, but it was more than likely cut. But pretty much, we ended up, whatchamacallit. Wow, I spent so long introducing it, I actually forgot what I was gonna say. Ugh. What the heck was I, because I talked about a lot of stuff in those, in the cut, attempts. What the heck was it?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, okay. So, basically, at this point, I'm farther in Etrian Odyssey 5 than I ever got in Etrian Odyssey, oh right, we have all that stuff. So is this... After finishing the battle with the requested accessory equipped, you realize the monster was indeed more likely to drop its materials. It seems the wizard's wondrous device was more than just a tall tale after all. This concludes the request. All that remains is to report your results back at the tavern. Alright. So, I'm now realizing it was probably a bad move to go to 25F to do this. So, I will have to go back down to 24F. But, you know what? Pretty much, I already don't know. This episode itself, like, I've spent, at this point, what is it? I've got about 3 hours of attempts. Well, not 3 hours. It's more like, I've got, like, an hour of attempts, rather. They just aren't really ever gonna be shown the light of day. Not that they would, because they're pointless. Like, I get about halfway through, if that. For several of them, we die almost immediately. I just don't. And then the dragon thing, like, Solor was even higher level, dude? I don't know. Yeah, at this point, we'd only ever killed one of the elemental dragons in Etrian Odyssey. Well, I'd only ever killed one of the elemental dragons in Etrian Odyssey 4. Never killed the second one, so. There we go. Sell those off.
Thank you. Come again.
Hopefully that didn't negate the request or something.
Make yourself at home.
Report results. Money based on highest floor reached. Alright. So, you activated the accessory's effects. Thank goodness it wasn't actually cursed. I guess it really is a wondrous device. You learn something new every day. I'm sure the requester would be overjoyed to hear these results. Don't worry, I'll update the wizard myself. Well then, here's your hard-earned reward. Thank you for your good work as always. Received. Okay. Well, hey! 1 million N! And 500 XP, but you know what? We are not worried about the XP. So that is why we took that request. But you know what? All the money in the world's not going to make that fight auto win. And we need space cartilage in order to actually buy that for her. Okay, so we ran into a different issue there. But for him, we can do that.
Deal.
And then, for her, we can get a cradle edge. Wow, 1 million N does not go very far.
Deal.
I thought I already bought that for him. Oh, I think we may... Okay, I think I may have just gotten confused. All this time, I thought I'd already bought that a weapon for Nils, but I'm sure it was prohibitively expensive. I went to put the game down to record Trails of Cold Steel 2, and just forgot that I couldn't afford it, so... That's no harm, no foul. We got it now. Okay, the Avian Cloak is a more profound upgrade for those two, so...
You wanna equip it here?
Oh, we cannot carry any more items.
Anything else?
Alright.
Thank you. Come again.
Alright, so Janetta's in.
Oh, of course.
Store goods.
I'll be glad to look after that for you.
So these, we're not going to be selling them off because we still have those throwaway explorers. Even, well, actually, now that we've got that DLC quest, they're completely obsolete. Like, the one reason they were created, the one reason they exist in Ioris is now completely gone.
Make yourself at home. Which will it be?
Okay.
What'll it be?
So we've
Which
got
would
to
you
accept
like
the
to
request, kill something, and
Hope
then
to see
come
you
back
again
in order to
soon.
get the million N. What else can we...
Good to see ya.
Dang, dude. Look at that. We've already spent 85,000 N. Is there anyone? Nope. Alright. So the survival vest, which we can't get. The Kostenbrust is, it's still better than the Brigandine, so...
You wanna equip it here?
And then he gets a Kostenbrust. She would get an Avian Cloak, but clearly we can't afford it. Rune Circlet. We can't afford Floral Mittens, though. Sure, why not?
Deal.
He'd prefer a pair of Floral Mittens as well. Or even better, a Rune Circlet. We could get them Rune Circlets
What'll
too.
it be? Anything else?
Okay,
Thank
hold on.
you.
We're about to
Come
do that
again.
request again. Twilight Tavern.
Make yourself
We're gonna
at home.
deck everybody.
Which would you
Like,
like
we're
to
gonna
do
have
this
everybody
week?
absolutely decked out. Then we're gonna try it again.
Can't wait to see
Did
what
they
you
take
can
it
do.
away from us? Equip. No. Okay, yeah, we just got a second drop brooch. I wonder if we can sell those for money. Especially because it looks like every time we accept it, we just get another one. We can, but not for very much.
You're
Alright.
always welcome here.
So, give me a second. Okay, so
Make
that
yourself at
actually
home.
went pretty quickly. This time, though, I went to the first floor.
Thank you.
Reward money based on highest floor reached. So does it not matter if we went to the first floor? It does not. Okay. Alright, well,
What'll it be?
that's cool. And the highest floor
Can't
we've
wait to
reached
see
is
what you
floor
can do.
29, so I guess it's based on that, but... Ioris Marketplace.
Good to see
We're
you.
back. Your
What'll it
biggest
be?
spenders. Oh,
What'll
cannot
it
carry
be?
any more items. Okay.
You're always welcome here.
Whoops.
Good to see
Went to the
ya.
exact same
You're always
place.
welcome here.
I guess
Oh, welcome back.
you don't specifically need to throw them away. We will be storing this drop brooch, though.
How can I be? I hope to see you back soon.
Alright. So now,
Good
let's
to see
see
you,
what else we
Lucky.
can get. The survival vest is still outside of our purview. Alright, so it's gonna be a rune circlet for
You
her.
wanna equip it here?
A rune circlet for him. And I think that's, yep, maxed out. She can get an avian cloak and be good. And then a rune circlet. Alright. Can't carry any more
Anything
items.
else?
Alright.
Thank you. Come
So we can
again.
store those.
Oh, well, of course. I'll be glad to look after that for you.
Man. The soul crown, dude.
I hope to see you
Getting
back
rid of
soon.
all our super high level stuff.
Good
Because
to
we
see
just
ya.
need bigger numbers. Yeah. I keep mousing over that survival vest like you can get it. Alright, so she's good. He wants... Yeah, the rune circlet.
You wanna equip it here?
Alright, yeah. So he's maxed out. She's maxed out. Okay.
What'll it be?
So,
Anything else?
we literally cannot get stronger than we are right now. Or at least, without, grinding on the Primordiphant. And the, final boss. So, skills. We're gone. I'm trying to equip the correct thing. What am I doing? Yeah, we can get the drop brooch off of her. Alright, so here is...
Oh, welcome. Thank you for your patronage. Good night
Man.
and sleep tight.
Everything is right, like, literally everything is riding on
How can I be
this.
of service?
Like, I'm seriously just trying... just trying to be done with it.
I hope to see you back soon.
Gate. Tutelary Forest. Please, merciful deity of Ioris, let this be enough. Level 60, dude. I feel like, I almost personally feel insulted by that. Like, how the heck are you supposed to do this fight at level 60? Like, I get, okay, so I get playing carefully and stuff with the not making sure you don't blow your load on binds and ailments almost immediately. Like, I get that. I completely wrap my head around it. I don't think that's a very viable strategy to actually pursue, especially not when we've got a rover in the party, who I'm not at all inclined to take out and rework, but I don't know, dude. Maybe I am just being too inflexible with this, and that's what's causing my issues. Not thinking enough outside of the box.
Hello.
But, yeah. At this point, it should be very clear that, man, I'm a casual Etrian Odyssey player. Divine Orb. Alright. Can we actually give her something better than that? Nope. He's got the Almighty Ring. She's got the Sagacity Earring. Okay. So, nothing too wild there. Here's hoping our damage output has just gone up. Level 60, though. It doesn't make any lick of sense. Alright, so start off with a target arrow. Then a low blow. Miasma armor. Just have to get extremely hopeful. Nope.
I don't think so.
Legs have been sealed. Okay, and he's dealing way more damage. There we go.
Think you can handle this?
Okay, so we're starting off good. We'll have him... We'll continue to low blow. We'll switch to concussion when she starts coming off of that. Yeah, Chaos Sweep is fine for right now. And then... yeah, Maybine legs, so... legs were already bound, so that's just gonna be... yeah. Oh, crap! We should have had her start up a million arrows. What am I thinking? But yeah, he's dealing almost 300 points of damage more now. So that was good. Million arrows. Low blow. Alright, just gotta keep the damage going, dude. 733. Does a heart good to see that.
How does that feel?
Nils will probably... yeah, okay, so a wilting miasma. And then... items. Amal Prime. Yeah. Usual strategy of keeping Morgane's TP as high as physically possible. And we're just gonna try to keep her perma, oh, we got a leg, the leg bind again. That's cool. Okay, so Dryad's back. A million arrows. Okay, this time we're gonna switch to that concussion. And also Chaos Smoke. Focus Chant, Explosion, and Menacing Howl. We just need to have it go off. Okay, cool. Got the head seal. Yes, and the panic again. Okay, so far so good on the strategy. Okay, still good on target arrow. We'll have our backline restore this turn. A cool 150 going back to her. Whew. Those turns with Dryad attacking itself, dude. Just beautiful. Okay. So we are swiftly moving. Like, we can get it to the half health point pretty quickly at this stage. And then, yeah, let's go for the foot pierce. Panicked Dryad.
You okay?
Maybe, we should probably try binding its arms, too. Yeah. Alright, Arm Crusher. Wilting Miasma. Chaos Smoke to re-up on that. Explosion. And then Maybine Arms Legs. Okay. Whew. Yeah, we really just want the Chaos Smoke on there. Keep that up. Arms have been sealed. Good. Nope. And it should recover this turn. Yep. Alright. Million arrows. Concussion, if you could be so kind as to land. And a menacing howl. Alright. Nope. Nope. Head's been sealed, which is good. Nope. Crap, dude.
This ain't good.
Every time. Alright, so we're gonna try... if we can get her panicked...
I don't think so.
That's really our only saving grace here, dude. Nope.
I don't think you can handle this.
Alright, Chaos Smoke. Please, can you just hit? Nope.
I don't think you can handle this.
Altered its form. Alright, so let's try this. He's gonna Nectar 2. She is gonna Fireball. Still head sealed. And then a Hamal Prime for Morgane.
This one?
Okay, it didn't heal itself to full. Merciful, dude. Alright. Move. She is gonna million arrows, Union, Hygeia's Bowl,
Looks like fun.
and then we can do that. Just have to try for the kill.
Okay. Go now.
Nope.
Take this.
Try again.
Okay. So our main damage dealers didn't... Whoa, we did it! Wow! Okay! Alright! My heart is racing! You've discovered a new monster, Dryad! Bewitching Bud. After Janetta and the man-eating plant scream in tandem, the Dryad crumples like a puppet with its string cut off. Janetta runs up to the monster girl and flings herself over its corpse. What is she doing? The innkeeper cradles its unmoving body as tears begin welling up in her eyes? She was trying to kill us, dude! She had killed us almost a dozen times! Goodbye, Audrey V, my dear friend. What is she talking about? Since when were you two friends? We became friends when we traded blows. This isn't Naruto, dude. It's exactly like the ancient Therian proverb. The best of friends converse with their fists. And in that regard, IGV, your true feelings got through to me, loud as a klaxon cicada. I guess our quest ends here. I think I'm going to head back to the inn. It's okay, you don't have to say anything. It's better to have and lose a friend than to never know friendship at all. Well then, please excuse me. With that, Janetta takes out an Ariadne thread and activates it to return to the city of Ioris. There's no point standing around any longer, so you turn to leave, but something happens. The Dryad gets back up and it wants round 2! Can you imagine? You're overcome by an overwhelming power. The experience of befriending and defeating the Dryad has unlocked your hidden potential. Your level cap has been lifted and you can now level up to level 80. At any rate, you've completed the quest. When you have time, you should visit the tavern and tell Marina what went down here. Okay. So, you guys definitely heard a lot of what I really thought about this particular request. I am extremely overjoyed that Janetta found her friend. You thought I was gonna say that the quest was over? How silly. You forget the real reason we were here, which is friendship. And its beauty. But no, I am extremely glad. Once we've gotten this saved, oh my gosh.
Look at us.
So beyond done. But this is the first time we've actually, this is the first time any of these guys have actually gotten experience. It's probably been maybe 20, 25 episodes. We've been at level 70 for a very long while. And now that I'm understanding at this point, we're probably going to have to redo, well, Morgan, well, Lulubelle probably isn't going to be able to stick into the party. Even though I do, there's another thing that I said that that is now lost in a previous attempt, but I take back everything bad that I ever said about Lulubelle and Harbinger, dude. Like, them and their wilting miasma, it was absolutely crucial to us being able to do this, because being able to get those statuses off one after the other, dude, and that was it. That was literally the only thing that was keeping us in the game. Alright, so we save. We're safe. Officially safe. What's got you looking so sour? I'm torn. We got Janetta her friend, but accepting that wizard's money to do it felt wrong. Oh, please. It was exactly what we needed at exactly the right time. You're only saying that because you got a lot of shiny new equipment. And don't you forget it. So now
I hope to see you back
we can
soon.
actually fight those trash mobs again, dude. We're good enough to be trash again, guys.
Make yourself at home.
Accept
Which
quests,
would you like to
or
tackle?
rather report.
What'll it be? Which will it be? Thank you.
Well, the rest of the Nectar 2s should go to the thing. So you completed Janetta's request. She stopped by to tell me about it. It seems her quest for friends went well. I guess so? Oh, but she told me a different tale. She said she had lots of fun exploring the labyrinth with her dearest friends. How did she describe it? Oh, right. It was like Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa rolled up into one. I haven't the foggiest clue what any of it means, but she sure was happy.
Here's your reward.
For another request completed. Thank you for your hard work. See you next time. Nectar times 5. Yeah. I figured we might have had a little bit too much. Level 71? Okay.
Can't wait to see what you can do.
So I, guess we'll be hitting level 80 and then banging your head against the next, enemy.
Oh, welcome back.
But,
Do you wanna save?
we're not about to do that right now, that's for sure. Alright. Well, we're gonna call it a part here, guys. So, definitely, hopefully, this brings a little bit of joy back into your days, because killing that Dryad certainly brought joy back into mine. So, bye for now, guys.